shower because I kind of had a long day. Kind of a, well, I'm not going to get into, oof. I had a very long day today, and yeah, it was kind of just really busy. And by that, I mean that I was left to my own devices and I went to Disney, even though I probably shouldn't have. Because, you know what? I'm going to eat this mac and cheese. But I probably shouldn't have. Because last night I went way too hard at a random event. And I came home and I wasn't having it. Like, I guess I did make it home safe and stuff, but my day's going great so far. I'm just exhausted. And I need this water that, hold on. So I'm gonna make some mac and cheese, but yeah, hi. Oh, Gonzo is great, but this is a broken side shirt. I stole this from Jordan last night at an event because he had to fly back early. And that was sad because now I'm just here and I have to wait a whole day alone. So then I was at this event with a whole bunch of people, and it was St. Patrick's Day, so of course they had really fun drinks and they were all green. So whenever I got home and I was super sick, I threw up green all over the floor all night, and it was just ridiculous. And then the next day, which is today, I went to Disney World. So yeah, but hey, that's just that's what I've been doing. How are you guys? I look at neon and cool. It's because I stole Jordan's shirt. That's why. Let's see. I'm gonna grab, but it's a broken side shirt, which and then earlier this week I think we. Oh, since no one else is here now, I probably open up this curtain thing, and but then I fly back in a couple of days, so it won't be too crazy. Oh, thank you. I just got out of the shower. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Hold on, this is gonna be loud. Ah, it's gonna be so loud. But like, yeah, there's like the city, and like, see, I think that's pretty cool. Do I have a favorite cereal? Yeah, it was so pretty. But but then I will, again, I'll be driving back here soon. Here's my nails. They're just a cat's eye and it's a gray. Oh boy, I'm just trying to feel better because last night I went so hard and like I threw up so much, which is really, really gross. But then I went to Disney World this morning, which is probably not the best thing to do afterwards. And I rode so many fun things that I've never seen, and it was such a fun time. Ooh, I love peanut butter crunch. By the way, every 100 likes, you guys, I'm gonna give you guys some ooh woos, and also hit that subscribe button if you guys want to interact in the chat. Oh, it's an Airbnb. It's an Airbnb. It's a really nice apartment complex, and it's called like a full service apartment. Well, it's not like a really nice apartment complex. It's a pretty nice apartment complex, and it's an Airbnb. But it seems like a hotel because they have cleaning up after, whatever. So yeah. So, good game, easy. And you guys can always interrupt anything that I have. You can just interrupt me by sending emotes. Oh, thank you guys. You guys are so kind. But yeah, I'm making some mac and cheese in this kitchen. And Oh, lucky ducky. Mwahaha. But there is, because I do know people here, but like, I know you guys also know that I really like Jordan. So I'm just like obsessive. And it's not that I don't want to ever hang out with anybody without him. It's just like, I don't know, it's not the same without him, and I would just rather not, you know? Hi, thank you for the super chat. I am the uwu girl. And I just got out of the shower. And Penguin's coming up here. Lucky ducky. Thank you, guys. What do you mean the train doesn't crash? My whole life is a train crash. And, my whole life is a train crash, and I never said that I was perfect or anything. Like, I always see a lot of people like, oh, you have so many flaws. Like, that's why you can't have a relationship. But I actually am a great relationship person. Like, I've only been in relationships, like, mostly a relationship. I don't know. Rawr. I'm gonna say ooh woo every 100 likes, but right now I've got some mac and cheese on the way. That's gonna cool. Wow, wow. You guys have 2 more likes until you guys get those ooh woos. And with that, I'll just turn this on. And then I'll turn this off, maybe. And then I'll close this door. Yeah, I have no idea. I probably am kind of the problem, but I don't know. I'm usually a relationship person, but oh, that's so funny. Dino nuggets and mac and cheese are the only thing your 4-year-old will eat. It's crazy how particular kids can be. Okay, we've got 100 likes. Lucky ducky. And now I'm way behind on those ooh-woos. I owe you guys about 20. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, you guys can have more ooh-woos and 40 more likes. Did I eat anything fun at Disney? I had a pretzel. I had a Mickey pretzel. I had a Guardians of the Galaxy churro. Aw, I'm allergic to flour. I had a Guardians of the Galaxy churro. I had this like chicken place at the Pixar thing, because there's like this Pixar area, and they had like these chickens, like they had like a box of chicken legs, I guess. And it was really delicious, like surprisingly delicious. I'm gonna have to start throwing away so much stuff here before I go back. I'm scared to miss my flight too. My flight is at like 1 a.m. tomorrow night. So, my eyeliner is messed up. Hold on. Hum nom 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 nom. Hum nom 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 nom. What do you mean cheer? Oh, you are my cheerleaders. Okay. Thank you. And then I feel lame because like I already miss Jordan so much, and like he's been gone for like not even 24 hours. Ah da da. Ah da da. Ah da da. But yeah, I have no idea. I didn't read what you said there, Crystal. Sorry about this. Yeah, sometimes that happens after you do your eyeliner. Like, then it just gets messed up because you just blink. So then I have to go back soon. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just love him a lot, and I know he loves me, but we're not necessarily. I think I don't know. We're both like in a weird time in our life, so I just know I want to be around him because he feels safe to me, because he feels like home, and like I guess he feels like a time in my life I didn't know I would ever get back to, because we didn't even talk like for an entire year. And the fact that I get to see him and be around him again means so much to me. And I'm so sorry I'm being so honest about that. But I missed him so much. So it's been just a blessing to be able to be around him again. And that sounds really, really stupid, but yeah. But I genuinely couldn't talk to him for like over a year. It's not even because of my marriage that I was in, it was just because we were on no talking terms. So I'm very happy that we're at least talking again. But we have a few more likes until some ooh-woos if you guys want. Pop, 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 pop. A few more likes until those ooh-woos. Um, wow, 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 wow. But yeah, oh, we've got the ooh-woos. I didn't want to get married. If you want to watch all the videos leading up to my marriage, lucky ducky, you can start with had a panic attack, went to Disney, and met new friends. But also keep in mind, Jordan and I hadn't been talking at the time that I met this other guy for 6 months. I had been single for 6 months and I didn't even leave my apartment hardly until I went to Disney and had a panic attack. And then that guy, which I ended up marrying, he had drove 2 hours to come and like make me feel better, I guess, after I got out of the hospital. But I was on so many like anti-anxiety things, like I didn't see a problem with a lot of stuff. And then the very next day, he flew to my house in Indiana whenever I went back from vacation, and he just kind of didn't leave me alone until like my viewers were really concerned and they called the police, which was very reasonable. And so he did leave because police officers and stuff, briefly for like a couple of days, and then he came back, and then he sold my car and we moved to Florida. And then we ended up just getting married, and I had to make a YouTube for him and stop being online. But like, so Jordan had nothing to do with that, and I wasn't on talking terms with him at all. I was just so lonely. I think having anyone around was like okay, you know. Um, well, I'm not known for him at all. I was well known before him. Mwahaha. Thank you guys. Here you guys go. My name is actually Shelby. I'm not Tabitha. Tabitha is a fake name. It was actually so ironically bad that we thought no one would believe that it's our name. Yeah. But here you go. Here's some mac and cheese. Every 100 likes, I'm giving you guys some ooh-woos for those of you guys who want it. But other than that, lucky ducky. Mwahaha. Hum nom 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 nom. Hum nom 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 nom. Here you go. You jumped out of a moving car going 40 miles an hour twice? Holy moly. How did that go? I don't know why, but that reminds me of Lucky Ducky. Oh, I'm allergic to flowers. It reminds me of that one rom-com where like Steve Carell is in a car and he just slowly opens the door and steps out. Oh, what else did I eat at Disney? 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7, 6, 7. I ate the Guardians of the Galaxy churro. which was actually really cool. So it was a churro, but it had like a latte flavoring on it. So it tasted kind of bitter, like coffee. And then it had matcha fluff on top of it. And then it had toasted shaved coconuts on top of that. So it was an adjustment. But I will tell you that in Animal Kingdom in Florida, there's this place called the Nomad Lounge. Those are the best churros I've ever had in my life. So, like, compared to that, the Guardians churros, they're unique, but like, and I would say they were definitely worth a try, but they're like an 8 out of 10. And fail! The ones at Animal Kingdom and the Nomad Lounge, they're like a 12 out of 10. They're the best churros ever. I don't even like churros. Fail! But I would go in there every Tuesday when I lived in Florida with my season pass and get them. But then what else did I eat? Yeah, I ate chicken, a Mickey pretzel, and a churro. Oh, and a frozen banana. So I kind of had a lot of food, but it was also like 98 degrees and sweltering heat. I don't know where I get my nails done. So the first time I've had my nails done after, like, you know, everything that went down, I did it in Indiana at some random place. Baka, 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 mayonnaise, mayonnaise. But this time, since I'm in California, I just went somewhere here, you know? So I just kind of go wherever. Yeah, I went alone because like it's not everybody's cup of tea to go to theme parks, and like it's definitely not Jordan's cup of tea to go to theme parks, because we went to Universal and it just I know he doesn't enjoy it, so like I could never ask him to do that. So since he had to leave early and go back earlier, I was like, oh well, I have a day alone that I need to kill some time, so I'll just go to theme parks. And but I was so kind of sick from yesterday that I didn't do as much as I wanted. Oh. Oh wait, we've got 40 more likes until more uwus if you guys want. But you guys can also have some mac and cheese. I usually make little socks out of the mac and cheese, but I'm a little bit. Oh yeah, you guys can always join the Discord. Let me pin it. Wow. And you guys can also always send emotes and make me react to them or whatever. Mmm, so delicious. Here you guys go. Mmm. Oof. My comment section's so funny. You guys can hum num 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 num. Hum num 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 num. Thank you so much for the super, or not the super chat, but the membership. Thank you. Your girlfriend loves Velveeta mac and cheese? Thank you. Do you guys like seeing me fresh out of the shower with fluffy hair? Usually I definitely need to straighten it and put extensions in and all that. But oh, well thank you, Claire. But oh, the pink and blue are extensions. So, and but I also, lucky ducky, I also recently bleached my hair, so the pink and the blue that I had on these sides are just gone right now. Lucky, lucky, lucky ducky, lucky ducky. Meow. I just didn't feel like redoing it. Lucky ducky, lucky ducky. Wow. Fail. Good game. Why am I uwu girl? Because, okay, so, good game, easy. Good game, good game, good game, easy. Why am I uwu girl? Which I will give you guys some more uwus in about 20 more likes. So I was a live streamer on Tickle Tackle, and I was just an internet person. I primarily did live streams on Tickle Tackle and Twitch and IG stuff. Like I would just post on IG or like whatever. And I also was an ASMR artist, right? So I did all of these platforms and stuff. And then whenever I randomly kind of got married, and I don't want to get into it, but anyways, I had to stop doing all of that because apparently it was totally okay that I had an internet presence before I got married, but once I got married, I wasn't supposed to anymore. But I was supposed to like pay all the bills somehow, and like I don't understand. But he's like, "You're rich." And I'm like, "I'm not rich." And he's like, "Well, all my other ex-girlfriends were millionaires. You should be able to pay for everything and not have to post online. They all didn't have to be online at all, and they had millions of dollars." And I'm like, "Well, I don't. I'm an internet streamer. I have to keep doing this." Like, we used to have the biggest blowout fights about it. But anyways, so what happened was is I was like, it got to a point like in like August or something where I just wasn't allowed to do anything, where we were like going broke. And I was like, "Look, I can't afford to keep paying rent for you and paying your car and paying like all of this stuff. um I can't afford this. You need to get a job." And so he was like, "No, we just need to try more." He was like, "You need to start working for me on this YouTube and we're going to grow it." And so in my head, I was thinking, what used to get attention for me on Tickle Tackle was the whole NPC stream stuff. I hated the NPC stuff, but it always worked to get attention whenever I needed it. And in this scenario, I was like, well, we have to build this thing, so let's try that. And what we really wanted was platform growth, so I incentivized all the free things. I used to always incentivize likes and subscribes, and I would give you guys uwus and stuff, because I wasn't looking to cash out. I just wanted like something to kind of work. Um, so that's why I'm uwu girl. We uwued for every subscriber as a solution, I guess, to me not being able to go get a job and him not getting a job because he was like, "You're not allowed to have a regular job because you flirt with people too much." But like, bullshit. Because I even proposed that. I was like, "Yo, I could just go back to working." And then he's like, "No, because you should just be paying everything without doing anything," whatever. But like, everything that I had done previously used to be 24/7, all around the clock, like work. And I know that that sounds crazy, but um, anyways, so we wooed ourselves to at least 700,000 subscribers, and I was going to keep doing it until a million, but I had to get a divorce because obviously it wasn't a very good relationship. So we got a divorce, and I didn't even really want to be in it anyways. Like, and you can again see the start of the relationship. Oh, I'm allergic to flowers, and I'm not screaming coercion here. It's just like, look at the circumstances. I literally was on so many anxiety medications from like being in a panic attack. This guy like kind of gets me, like, he convinces me to marry him within a month. He convinces me to pay all of these bills, to move wherever he wanted to move. He sells my car, so I have to like depend on him for that. Like, it was just like, I didn't even see the money from that car. I think he just used it for something else. I don't know. But like, and now he has a platform that I gave him with all of those subscribers, and he just talks shit about me all the time on it, which it's not even true. Um but but it's okay. It is what it is. Which, I'm not even supposed to talk about any of this, but lucky ducky. Yeah, I'm not like in a state of emotional distress at all. Like, because I didn't have any feelings for him really. I feel like I just kind of got caught up in that. And like, so that's why the cheating allegations are so wild, because while I wish that they were true, like, I would have genuinely given anything to have been able to have a break from that man during the entire duration of the marriage. Lucky ducky. It's just like, I was on no talking basis with probably like the love of my life, which lucky ducky. Like, I genuinely hadn't talked to him in like 6 months. And like, whenever I met the guy that I randomly married, and it's just wild. It's just all very wild. But now the guy that I really liked before is kind of back in my life, and I very much love him. And I don't know if stuff will work out, but I really care about him. Lucky ducky. Aw, I'm allergic to flowers. Yeah, I mean, I'm just talking. I'm not really reading the comments too much. I do apologize for talking about it because I'm genuinely not supposed to. But I'm divorced now, and that's why people know me as Uwu Girl, because I did something ridiculous online for attention that I knew would work. That's it. Ah-da-da. 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 Where are uwus? Am I emo? Well, do you think that I'm emo? Because I don't really think I'm too emo. I am very hungry though, so I think we're gonna go back to the kitchen even though it's echoey. And we're gonna explore. Let's. Oops. Oh. All right. Let's see. I just draw. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you guys like the energy. Yeah, like, because whenever I was on Tickle Tackle, I was just like personality, you know? And like, I know he like tries to like be like, you were just a single girl who had people who simped over you. That's the only reason why you had. But like, the truth of the matter is how single really was I. Like, I literally posted with like Jordan all the time. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. And like, even though we never were like an official couple, like, uh, you know, everybody knew I liked him. But anyways, I'm gonna go back in there. Oh, thank you so much, CDG. I appreciate it. What happened with Hamilton is Jordan and I never finished Hamilton. We never finished watching it after, you know, that first 45 minutes. But I'll tell you what, Bobby. Where is Jordan? He flew back a little bit earlier, just because personal reasons, and then I've got to fly back in a day, and then I won't be with him for a minute because I'm gonna have to like drive to him, and I am kind of stressed about that because like ever since my car got sold like last year, I haven't drove, so I'm a little bit nervous about it. Like I know I'm gonna be fine. I've been driving since I was 15, so but it's been like almost a year since I've like actually drove. Like, so I am a little bit nervous about it, but I'm gonna go to my parents and then I'm gonna handle some stuff like picking up medication and like doing some paperwork and then I'm gonna drive. I think that's what's gonna go on. And then I'm gonna try to figure out where I want to live. I think that's what I'm doing. But I'm probably being a little bit too open with you guys right now. So yeah. You're gonna chop wood? That sounds so crazy. Oh, I think I've got 20 more likes until the next Uwu spurt though, if that's what you guys want. Sorry, I'm kind of hungry. And that's why I went to the kitchen, but lucky ducky. Yeah, you guys have the 20 more likes until the next Uwu thing. Man. Sorry, I was looking and seeing, because I'm going to have to throw away all that food. I am not a rock star. Oh, it's so safe in Canada. I don't even have a passport. I can't go to Canada. You guys are such silly billies. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh, I'm allergic to flowers. Well, I'm not really moving. I just don't have anywhere to live. This is literally just an Airbnb. I've been living the last 3 months out of Airbnbs. Thank you so much for the super chat. But it's just because I didn't know what state I wanted to live. Good game, easy. Good game, easy. And I thought it was a good opportunity to just travel with like a bag and a cat. But the truth is I'm just so homesick. And I just want somewhere that's like a room that I can like decorate, like even if it's just a studio or something. Like I just want something more permanent now. And you know, my parents don't really have a spot. So, oh, thank you so much for the super chats. Yeah, so it's kind of like yeah, I'm just kind of ready now after 3 months of traveling to get somewhere a little more stable. So I wasn't, though. I wasn't ready. I thought that it was like a good opportunity, but oh, Jordan, we just tried living together for a little bit, in one of these Airbnbs, and we just wanted to see how it would work. But we're not like living together now, but I'll probably go drive to him at some point, maybe. I don't know. Well, yes, definitely, but there's a talking iguana trying to. Oh, wow. Yeah, my life's just a little crazy. But but I love Jordan very, very much, and I'm sure he loves me too. And oh, I think everything's broken. I think it's all frozen. Oh no, it's not. Yeah, I'm not staying with a random guy. You guys are crazy. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. But you guys can always like hit that subscribe if you guys want to interact. But yeah, I was trying to have fun and enjoy myself, but in all honesty, like I said, it's really, really hard to not have like a home base. And I'm so homesick, and high five. Don't leave me hanging. I'm so homesick, and I just don't quite know where home is anymore. And um, like I don't even know what I'm homesick for. But I know I don't have any stuff anywhere. Not that I want to acquire a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm happy that Jordan was with me because Jordan feels like home. 100% ooh woo. So, yeah. Oh, 100% ooh woo. But, my hair's very fluffy because I didn't straighten it, maybe. 100% ooh woo. My cat's just meowing everywhere. He's going nuts. I'm so allergic to flowers. Yeah, I don't. Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know like about that. I've actually never had anybody ever do that, but I think the reason why that happened in the marriage that I was in was just because, I already had like I had a whole ass house, and like I had all my shit together. And so I think whenever he like came to stay with me, he got like the presumption that I was like rich, but I was just an internet streamer. I just streamed all the time. Um, so I think he just thought that he never had to do anything, I guess. But like whenever it was like I just had assumed that like, you know, he would make content or like do something on his own. I don't know. Like, because Jordan has his own thing, like, and he makes, like, you know, and I had assumed that, like, dating someone who was online, like, would be more like that dynamic. And when it wasn't, it was just weird. But yeah. You have the shirt that has my cat on it. Is it the Uwu shirt or is it the one from the old channel? Because there's like three of our cats on the other shirt. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, you guys like my hair whenever it's like all fluffy. Wow, 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 wow. Also, I'm sorry I'm being so honest today. I don't think it's like too like is it bad? Is it like um always date someone with opposite interest? I disagree. I disagree, my friend. I think that being with somebody who has very similar things to you is so important so that you guys can like talk about it at the end of the day. Your name is Lucky Charms, magically delicious. Aw. Yeah, like I think that like yes, you do want to be kind of different than your partner, but I also think that you know, yeah, I also think we all made s'mores here, so I still have some Hershey's. And oh, I want to show you guys a really cute picture if I can find it. Hold on. But this is just because I miss Jordan already. I'm clingy. I'm the clingiest person ever. Whenever I like somebody, but most people I don't give. But hold on. I have a really cute picture. It's a Polaroid. Let me find it. Oh, it's a water bottle. Okay. Another water bottle. Hold on, look at how cute this is. Isn't this just adorable? We're eating pizza in this. I think that's so cute. But oh, there's Penguin. Yeah, Penguin's so funny. I got a piercing because I'd wanted it since I was like 12. Like, I asked my mom for this piercing, or these snake bites, every year from the time I was like 12. And then the day that I turned 18, I got these piercings because I'd wanted it. And then my back temple piercings I got because they're unique. I don't have ghosts. I've got a cat. Got a cat who like knocks stuff over. But my goal here is to survive the next day and then get on the flight and then survive being at my parents' house for a couple of days and then drive for the first time in over a year. Because, yeah. He knocks over stuff for the ghosts, or the ghosts like telepathically communicating to my cat saying, ha 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 ha, knock it over. They all sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, I don't know if I gave you guys ooh-woos for 400, but we've got 30 more likes until the next ooh-woo batch. But let's go ahead and give you some more. Lucky ducky, lucky ducky. Good game, easy. Oh, I'm allergic to flowers. Oh, I'm allergic to flowers. Oh boy. What else can I just randomly eat? Thank you for the super chat. I kind of get along with my family. Like, they don't hate me or anything. Oh, I'm allergic to flowers. Like, I think I just don't like being around. Cause, I get kind of overwhelmed. Cause my mom and dad love me. And they want me around more than anything. 100% ooh woo. But also, lucky ducky. But also, there are people who, well, I don't know. I feel like lucky ducky. I feel like I'm always in a position where I need to like, I don't know, take care of something whenever I'm over there. Like I'm like, I don't know, 100% ooh woo, lucky ducky. Like I feel obligated to like, I don't, It's really hard to explain, but I kind of feel guilt tripped into hanging out with them a lot, like lucky ducky. And I don't love that. But my parents love me very much. And I mean, I love them. Lucky ducky. So lucky, 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 lucky ducky. Lucky ducky. Lucky ducky. Lucky ducky. Oh, thank you so much for the super chat. It is freedom being away, but it's kind of also one of those things where I don't even have a place there and they want me to be there, and it's just kind of like I'm flying in and I'm gonna be in like a storage room, you know? It's but honestly, I might see if I can stay on the porch again because I really liked the porch. So maybe then the couple days that I'm there again, I can be on the porch. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno. Before I like go and figure out where I want to be. Yeah, now it's not as cold, so it might be fine. 6 7 6 7 6 7 6 7. Yeah, I'm not like really gonna live there. I'm just gonna use it as like a base for a moment to try to find somewhere else, you know? So, yeah, I loved living in Florida. Florida, like here's the thing. Even today I was comparing the weather. I'm allergic to flowers. Today I was comparing the weather, and like right now I'm in California. In California it's like 90 degrees right now, and then like I was thinking about going to like Vegas last week or something like that. And Vegas is also really hot, and Arizona's really hot. And I was looking at Florida where I used to live, woke the plank with that poo, and it's like 70, 80 degrees maybe, which is kind of perfect. It's not like 90 or 100 there. I think Florida has like the perfect temperature, but it's just so humid, you know? Yeah. But the thing that I actually don't like about the West Coast. Oh, that's awesome there. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, I liked living in Florida. I didn't like the situation I was in, you know? Um, but I wanna live close to Jordan. So that's what I want. I don't know if that'll happen. Are you guys seen? I'm sorry I'm being so personal. I don't know. I don't know if I'm seen or not, but rawr, 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 rawr. Probably not that scene right now because I don't have extensions in and stuff like that. Where did I meet Jordan? I met Jordan on Tickle Tackle about 3 years ago. Well, in 2024, I mean, 100% Uwu. So I met him 2 years ago on Tickle Tackle, and we were live streaming, and we were on like a little split screen live stream, and that was our first interaction. And he was flying actually to California like the next day, and he invited me to go there, and I did. And I went to like one of his events, and we hung out for the first time there. And then I kept flying back and forth or driving to his house like that whole year. And yeah. And he drove to see me quite a bit too during that time as well. And we would just spend weeks with each other back and forth. And then whenever we stopped talking, like obviously I was devastated, and I'm pretty sure he was devastated. And whenever we stopped talking for the first time, like I don't want to stop talking to him now, obviously, but like we both kind of, I think, had a harder time dealing with it than, I don't know. So, okay. But now I'm being a little too personal because I'm like alone and all that. And It's probably so annoying, but I do owe you guys some ooh-oos. I don't know what you mean, what happened, like the first time why we stopped talking, because it's just a really complicated situation and I can't really decipher it myself, but we were on no speaking terms and it was really upsetting for the both of us. Essentially, it's just a misunderstanding or something, I don't know. Oh, well, thank you. But I'm totally okay with YouTube taking, some money like it's a platform. It's kind of how YouTube stays afloat. Like, so, I think it's totally valid for you guys to just send tips here. I think it's actually encouraged. Like, I would rather you guys send tips here where it's like documented and like, the taxes come out of it here on YouTube. And I want that. I don't really love owing, like, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that's the part that scares me there, Candy, because whenever I was like a live streamer the first time, I feel like I had my whole brand built on like authenticity to a point where, oh, I'm allergic to flowers. I did so many things like dox myself on accident. Oh, I'm allergic to flowers, but that's like kind of why I got convinced to marry somebody and like taken to Florida. Like, I'm not saying I didn't want to go to Florida. Like, I like Florida. I think it's a great place, and I love Disney World. But like obviously, but like I think that the way that it happened was not necessarily ideal. So yeah, I'm a streamer. I was like, yeah, so. Oh. Oh, are you talking about Jordan's channel's hair, Jordan? Yeah, but my ex-husband and that channel's taking back 2007, which, not trying to plug that, but Jordan is sweet and wonderful and never did anything wrong. So, like, Oh. Yeah, definitely. Check out Jordan's channel. Definitely. He's great. He's amazing. He's my favorite person, probably. Aw, I'm allergic. Aw, I'm allergic to flowers. I would disagree with Florida being horrible unless you have big money. Walk the plank with that poo. Because, like, I just think it's tropical. It's like warm. Like the weather's so perfect in Florida. And like being outside is almost never a bother. Good game, easy. And like there's so many state parks and stuff. Good game, easy. Good game, easy. Like I went and explored like some like Blue Spring places and stuff like that. Like there's some really cool stuff to do in Florida. So I actually 100% disagree with that it's horrible. Wolf the plank with that poo. I really liked Florida. But girl power. I didn't keep anything with the house because I ran away because essentially I was being threatened, and this is all public so I can talk about this. 100% ooh fail. This is all has already been said on the internet, but I was literally running because I was being threatened to get hurt again, and I was tired of being hurt, physically. And I gave him like a chance, lucky ducky. And I saw a window to leave, and when I did, I called the police, and he chased me down and tried to force me to come back home and do another stream because he needed more money. And the police weren't having that, so they arrested him immediately. And then I took that opportunity and I grabbed my cat and a bag of stuff and I ran to my parents' house. Well, I scheduled a flight there. It took me like an entire, like, 12 hours to get there because the only flight that I had that last minute was like a connecting flight. It was an absolutely exhausting, draining experience. And by the time I got to my parents' house, I was so tired that I just fell asleep. However, during that time, his mom had paid bail for him. He gets out on bail. He goes to the internet and lies and is like, yo, she's cheating on me. And I like hadn't even talked to the dude that like he accused me of cheating on in over a year. And I know a lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people are like, oh, I bet you did cheat. But like, it's so provable that I didn't, and that it's laughable. And also, too, I know that I made it way less believable that I didn't. 100% ooh woo. Because, like, you know, we've been hanging out. Like, I started hanging out with the guy I was accused of cheating on him with. But, like, it's because him and I were really close in the past. And I missed him. And I wished we weren't on No Talking. And, like, we also thought it was a funny bit. Like, just to give in to everybody's, like, you horrible person. It's, like, fine. You can think that if you want. That's okay. But, anyways. So, yeah. That's... What question was I even answering? That's why I didn't get to keep anything. And then, like, I was also, I was also trying to deal with, like, a whole bunch of victim stuff, because, like, I've been trying to get him back in jail, like, this whole time, because I don't think it's safe, because, like, he's just dangerous. Like, I know he's gonna hurt someone if he doesn't get, like, and I'm not trying to, like, accuse him of anything, but, like, the way that he was with me, I don't think it's, like, safe for him to, like, and I'm not trying to, he's not safe for himself either, because he's got a lot of, like, he's got a lot of tendencies that lean toward, like, my ex-husband, by the way, not Jordan's wonderful. Jordan's not the, but my ex-husband had a lot of tendencies that worried me. Walk the plank with that poo. Walk the plank with that poo, and I just feel like he needs help too. So but I've been like genuinely trying really hard to like have him face some sort of consequences, and it's just like nothing's really came of it. And like I've made so many phone calls. I've talked to, like, my lawyers kind of quit on me after the divorce was signed because I signed his paperwork and not mine, which was really, really bad. It was really bad, but he got the paperwork drafted first and I signed it, and it was like his protection. It was more for his protection, and I didn't really realize that. I thought it was a clean break, but it wasn't. I just genuinely wanted the stuff I came into the relationship with, which I didn't even get that because he obviously still uses like a lot of my equipment that I had for ASMR, which is like thousands and thousands of dollars of equipment. Not to mention I bought him his computer. Like there's like so much equipment that like I should have, but I just don't. And like paperwork, I don't even have my social security card or like my like birth certificate. Like he's got all those paperworks and all the documents because I just wasn't able to go back to the house because he got released on bail and he went back to the house that he wasn't supposed to go back to. So like the we've been trying to get a motion to revoke the bond even, and it's just not like I don't know who to get a like it's just not it's nothing's happened, and I'm failing. So yep. Yeah. So basically, I don't have any stuff from the house because I handled everything the total wrong way, and I tried to keep myself alive. And that was wrong. I should have probably handled it. I mean, there's probably a legal way that I could have handled it that was better, but I'm not very good at following processes. Well, I'm like kind of a whimsical artist type, you know? And I just don't know what to do. Oh, it's okay there, Cass. That's it, it's life. It's not like I'm going through anything that other people don't go through. Like a lot of people do yeah, a lot of people don't like my makeup either, but I like it. So, if you don't want me to wear cake on my face, oops. So yeah, I just didn't handle it. Like the legal process is so slow. Like I'm pretty sure they're still like gathering information and stuff. I don't know. Like, it it's just slow, but I've heard of people like getting in trouble like a year or two after everything, and so like that's unfortunate, but it could take a long time, you know? Yeah, I'm not trying there. Yeah, I don't think that the life is like revolved around children either. Like, so like a lot of people who are like get a life that's meaningful outside of internet. Like, what's so bad about being on the internet? Like, I think that providing an optimistic space for people to hang out and be entertained and like stuff like that, I think it's so valuable. Do you know how many times like I've been really sad or like at work or like in some situation where I was really stressed out and someone making silly content online put me in a better mood? You know? Baka, 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 mayonnaise, mayonnaise, mayonnaise. And I'm not trying to say like something silly like, oh, you know, the silly Broken Sight song saved my life. But maybe one day a Broken Sight song did save my life or someone else's because it put me in a good mood, you know? Ooh, Splatoon's a good one. I just had wanted a lip piercing since I was like 18. I wanted a lip piercing since I was like 13, and I got it when I was 18, and now I'm 30. So to be honest, the pain that lasted like 30 seconds, and I'm 30 years old, so I don't, you know, I don't really, secret emote. So I don't really remember it too much. So, yeah. Yeah, we're at 600 likes. Let's give you guys some more ooh-woos here. I'm not changing this shirt. This is Jordan's shirt. I'm keeping it on. Thank you guys. Oh boy. Today, I just blow dried my hair. I didn't even brush my hair. I got back from Disney and I took a shower, and just because it's comfortable. And I kind of felt kind of crummy because I was outside in the heat all day because it was like 90 degrees. And I was like in the single rider queue because like I was alone, and like it's not even like a real line. Like there's a ride here. It's called like the Incredicoaster. Really, really. Actually, I'm not even gonna say it's good though. It kind of is like Slinky Dog Dash if anybody's been in that one in Florida, or like a what's another launcher coaster? It's a launcher coaster, and it's a good one. It's just really rough, the Incredicoaster is. It reminds me of like if you've ever been to like a fun spot or like a kind of a generic like carnival thing, but it is called Pixar Pier. It reminds me of a pier ride. Like I rode a roller coaster at a pier the other day, and it kind of reminded me of that. I wouldn't give any advice to my younger self because I think that everything's a learning experience and that everybody needs to make mistakes. And no matter how much advice you give someone else, unless if they learn it themselves or seek it out themselves, it's not going to make too much of a difference. And I truly believe that everything happens for a reason, and that like most of the mistakes I made in life was for a reason. Uh, that's a lot of stuff we can't talk about there, Cast Money. Sorry about that. Oh, thank you guys. But I'm gonna pop on off of here and then I might restart it depending. You guys always make me feel so much better. Set up super chat like Ricky Berwick. I haven't seen his live streams. I used to be actually mutuals with Ricky for a really long time. It's so funny though because whenever he messaged me once and it just didn't make any sense. But I mean, you wouldn't expect it to make sense though, right? I think it was just incoherent like random words. But whenever I was married, I had to unfriend everybody, so I'm like not even mutuals with Ricky Berwick anymore. That's so funny. Like I used to have so many, and like Belle Delphine and I were mutuals. Like I had so many random mutuals, and like I just don't know. Oh, super chat play out loud. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's not my cup of tea. Thank you for telling me that, though. But to me, that annoys me whenever I'm in a live stream. And I know that for some people, that's like the point. But like, I want my live streams to be aesthetic, you know? I know who Youngblood is, but I don't know him personally. The Loch Ness Monster is your pet. Oh. Yeah. Oh, good night there, Callie. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I'm allergic. Oh, I'm allergic to flowers. I actually already have makeup tutorials on this vlog channel. All you've got to do is go to my videos and then you can watch. There's several videos of me just narrating me doing my makeup, but also I did a video on eyeshadow. If the eyes is specifically what you want, look at my shorts. It's in the shorts. Okay, lucky ducky. All right, I'm gonna pop on off of here and then I'm gonna hop right back on, I think, because usually I don't let these go more than an hour, and but I'm kind of lonely, so I'm gonna just be on live stream. But I'll talk to you guys later. If you guys want makeup stuff, you can always just look it up here on this channel. It's my vlog channel. You can always look at the tutorials or, you know, whatever. Bye. 6 7 6 7 6 7.